flat, and maybe if they can get it where they have a slight pitch running down instead of being level or deflecting back. Because when you're in the basement walking, you can see there's a slight pitch on the porch draining away, but once it's hitting all this, it's either sitting on this or it's running back. So it just needs to be redone. Really love the details that they put in here a long time ago. It's really cool. Love the window. It's really, really great. But again, there's some, you can see into the brick. Just a lot of mortar work that needs to be done. So these guys could probably spend a few weeks out here just coming through and tuck pointing everything. Somebody tried coming in with something, but it's just not right. So I'm just now entering into the kitchen, and I just want to point out some of the quirky things that I noticed yesterday and why I would have an electrician double check a lot of stuff. So when I come in and I hit the switch here for these two, I can get them to go on, but if I turn it off and go back on real quick, it doesn't come on. And then one comes on. Sometimes that one will be off and this one will go on, like this. And I don't know if it's something I'm doing, if it's a unique thing with the switch, but then if I let it sit for a second, and then I think if I flip it up at once, I can get them both to go on. And then I turn it off and on, and then one decides to go on. So something, I don't know if this is some kind of fancy light switch I've never seen before, and maybe it is, but I don't understand how they can be looped together and sometimes one goes on and the other one doesn't. So it's a three-way switch. The other switch is over here and off, and flip it on, this one comes on. If I leave it off for a second, flip both on, oh, it's gonna make a light. I mean, it just keeps alternating back and forth. Now I can get them both go on. So it's just little things like that. It looks like, I don't know if there's some water damage or there's some staining on the ceiling and stuff. All the pot lights in here, I would definitely try to get rid of some of those, but there was some moisture back here, and I don't know if it was from the fridge. Maybe there was a water line or something on it that was just leaking. Window trim, like all this delaminated, and a lot of this is just from no heat in the house and just cold and warm condensation, no air movement. So you probably just need to have some trim work done on that. They could probably put some kind of a veneer back over that. I don't have a whole lot to say in the kitchen. That's something that's just personal, up to you if you're going to redo the cabinets or what you're doing. They must have clearly had some kind of rodents in here before. There's an old trap back there, a sticky trap, I believe. These drains have been changed to PVC already, and copper plumbing already. So like I said, I don't have a whole lot of opinion on the kitchen because that's just a personal taste. I do think it's weird how this countertop, but I understand you want a bigger kitchen, you have to do what you got to do. I'm gonna check the plumbing on this side. Oh yeah, he must have had roads. They got some decon in there. This has all been changed to PVC, copper plumbing, and we'll look in the basement. And that's another thing. I believe that this kitchen sits over what I think is the garage, and there's probably no heat and stuff, and I don't know how cold it gets, so that's another reason why I would get a door that rolls up and seals, maybe an insulated door to help hold some of that heat in.